Hello and welcome in. My name is Karen. This is Lost Souls Tarot. I'm just gonna let this burn for a second or two more. There we go. Some Palo Santo go in. Got a new candle, but it guttered out, so it might gutter out again. It's not looking very promising. Right, let's get going. I hope you're all having a lovely whatever day this is, Tuesday. It's no longer Easter weekend. Back to normal today. Right, I'm going to start with 3 from the Oracle of Shadows and Light, just to get a wee steer on what we're looking at today. Oops, well, there we go, straight at the back. We're here. Oh, now I can't remember what that card means. So, oh, I don't have my spectacles. I'm going to take this one, the Power of 3. Again, that card always comes out, and the Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Right, hang on, I'm just going to grab my glasses, 2 seconds. Oh, there's a kid upstairs. Sorry guys, they're downstairs. 2 seconds, I'm not pausing it. I'm back. It's probably a bit late now to say, feel free to fast forward it, but it kind of goes without saying. Right, I'm just going to remind myself what the We're Here card is, because it does have out trick-or-treating. So something maybe, I've got a bit of a Halloween theme going on here. Just going to remind myself. Most of these cards are self-explanatory. This one's a little, it's got a nuance to it from what I remember. Knock, knock, they're here at your door, about the trick-or-treaters. Front or back or at a window dressed in black appear 4 little ones, if you include the little jack-o'-lantern. They may look scary, but take some time to discover what they have bubbling away in the cauldron. Could be wonderful. So I'm really out of breath, I don't know why, and yet you may be fearful that it's woeful. It's going to take courage to find the truth, but if you do find that courage, you'll discover that you need not be scared by the appearance of death. He is just here to help you change. Okay, so this is kind of like something's ending. Okay, Power of 3 and a clear solution. Could be a third party situation. But this Lantern Fairy is giving me kind of Virgo Hermit energy. And she's holding a lantern as well, funnily enough, the Lantern Fairy. So this feels like a lot of inner wisdom. So it feels like the end of something, possibly a third party situation, or maybe just a friendship group or something, and then kind of going within about it and kind of self-reflecting and growing from it. It's kind of what I'm getting. Do I want to take one from the happy deck? Let's take one from the happy deck. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to take one from the black deck and one from the white deck. I barely use these. I use these all the time when I was going through the dark night of the soul and I was doing readings for myself and I was just sobbing all the time. Let's get a vibe check. Right, here we go. So that's one black card. So I've got just the letter E, nothing particularly dramatic about that. And we'll take one from the white deck. So these have got 300 cards in each of them. Oopsie. Right. I'll have the letter M come out as well. Me, E-M, M-E, Emily, Emma. Oh, letter K coming out there. That's my initial. Humiliation. Right. So I've got some humiliation going on in the letter E. That's all I'm going to take there. Okay, could definitely be a third party situation, but let's see how the cards go. Let's start with I'm not feeling the Urban Crow Oracle deck today. Let's start with the True Emotional deck. Let's just go for something a little more dramatic. I'm feeling some drama tonight. Feels like it's going to be... Oh, is this deck just completely upside down? Yeah, it's more upside down than upright. Hang on, there we go. Let's try that again. GPS. Okay. Someone's keeping tabs on someone, or you're keeping tabs on someone. Someone's following your movements. It feels like a different vibe to this reading tonight. Feels like it's going to be a little dramatic. Thug. Okay. Someone who thinks they're a bit of a thug. There's somebody holding a pair of handcuffs here, and the other person's going to get the handcuffs put on them. So we've got someone who is, well, possibly stalking, follow tracking movements, backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Okay, so this is a bait and switcher or a love bomber. Yeah, someone who humiliated you. Not turning your back in the middle of the reading. That's interesting. Turning your back in reverse. Drinking, toxic lifestyle coming out. Oof. Got wish and karmic ties coming out. Is that 7? Yeah, let's do 7. Let's let's not do the Crow Tarot tonight, or not the Crow Tarot, the Crow Oracle deck, or the Moonology one. Let's just do the Broken Mirror Oracle deck as well. Okay, these are pretty dramatic, these cards that have come out. The only one that have got come out here is Wish, which is interesting. It's the only one that's even got a slightly positive vibe to it. Everything else is really toxic and really negative, including not being able to walk away or not being able to turn your back. Okay, I'm getting a couple of themes for this one. We've got humiliation here. I don't feel that this is your energy collective, unless it was you when you were much, much younger. No judgment. I mean, I'm Scottish. I've drank my own weight in alcohol many times over. I haven't been drinking like 3.5 months now, but okay, we've got avoidance, in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. So whoever is tracking your movements or watching you, and again, or just keeping an eye on you, is kind of hiding. So they're either avoiding you, they've been blocked, take it as it resonates. I get the feeling with this trick-or-treating, where you're coming out, this is something that's ended. And it's possibly ended because it was you found out it was a third-party situation, it was a third party. And it feels to me that it caused a lot of growth for you. Like, I don't feel like you're bitter about it, or maybe you are at the moment, but your intention is not to be bitter about it and heal from it and move on. Sick and tired, cycles, over it, decision made. Absolutely. So because this is coming out on top of thug and there's kind of handcuffs here, this person might have had a skit with the law, or a run-in with the law, or got arrested, or spent a night in the cells, whatever. And I think it sounds to me that whatever it was, that was the catalyst for being done with this person. Because I think you felt that I just feel that this person might have been dragging you down, like your vibration down, rather than you pulling them up. Pop up. Surprise visit, reaching out in person. We've got backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Oh, how am I getting the feeling? Oh, okay, this isn't going to resonate with everyone. This might have been a third party popping up, not this person. Maybe that's who was watching you. Might have been the third party. Oh, this is weird. This is weird energy. Right, what about not turning your back then? Nope. Snooping, yeah, just more of the same. Snooping, drive-by stalking, social media, psychic, tarot readings. There's a little cat here in this one. Who's this person snooping? High value. The Empress. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Now that's coming out on top of drinking, toxic lifestyle. Okay, if you did have a bit of a toxic lifestyle when you were younger, it does feel like it's something you've left behind and you've kind of upped your vibration and you're now in your Empress energy. I'm not taking those, it's two. I'm only going to take one. Red flags. Signs, cheating, deception. Oh, it's just a bunch of negativity coming out here. That's coming out on top of wish. So whoever this is, pre-third party situation, pre-death of this situation, I think you once saw this person as your wish fulfillment. But as time went on, you saw all the red flags. You saw that they were karmic. You saw that they were pulling you possibly into a drinking lifestyle, that they backstabbed you, that they had run-ins with the law, that they were stalking you. This person is toxic. Toxic. And somehow throughout all of this, you still managed to either stay in your Empress energy or elevate up into your Empress energy. Take it as it resonates. But this person, I mean, you could have been snooping on this person, to be fair, as well. I mean, this could go both ways, especially if you suspect someone of cheating. Juicy's fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Oh, that's so weird. When I saw that karmic ties, my brain went cutting karmic ties, but it just says cutting karmic ties. And then Juicy's has come out, fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Can't make it up. My brain just, well, my intuition just does things. I know you won't believe me, but... Right, okay, let's just go straight to the tarot. I might pull an Urban Crow Oracle at the end. Let's go with the Pastel Dreams Tarot deck. Oops, something's jammed. Something jammed. Where did it jam? There, right. I'm so slick. Right. Right, let's go. Oops. Just stick the right way up. No, I think it's more this way down. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Why is it like I turn it this way around and all of them seem the opposite way, and then I turn it... Oh, I think half the deck's upside down. Right, we're just going to go for it. I don't know which way is the right way up. I don't care anymore. Right. Tell me about GPS and somebody who's in hiding. Feeling guilty, no communication. Who is this person for the collective? Four of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of red in that card. I mean, all of the ones have red, to be fair. But that's like imbalanced root chakra. Four of Wands in the upright is about stability, home life, safe family life. In the reverse, that's somebody who lacks stability, lacks balance, lacks grounding. Someone operating from the root chakra can be very impulsive, very angry. Yeah, they're not a nice person to be around. Okay, tell me more about this Four of Wands then. What else do we need to know? Temperance. Okay, so this is coming out of sick and tired, cycles over it, decision made. So when you made the decision, you felt really balanced about it. Temperance, that's also Sagittarius energy. So you felt good with this decision to walk away from this person. You might have walked away from them several times because we've got cutting ties and walking away here, and we've got sick and tired here as well. But it sounds like they made a pop-up visit. But it was with some ulterior motive to stab you in the back. Possibly to drag you back into a toxic life cycle. It's too many. that one. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is the third party turning up to either tell you about this person or that they were having an affair with this person or whatever, there are Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Possible earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who is not abundant, not good with their money, not balanced, not reliable. Kind of strange to have Temperance here with Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and Four of Wands on the other side. It almost feels like this is the three people. Four of Wands feels like if you're feminine, then the masculine energy. Temperance feels like your energy, and then the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, again, if you resonate with those genders, is the potential female third party. But if they're the opposite genders, then take it as it resonates. But you feel like you're pretty okay with this, or you're okay with it now and you're pretty balanced about this now. I mean, this third party could have come back years later and told you that, you know, this person been cheating on you, but at which point you're healed and you're like, I don't really care anymore. But I mean, we did have humiliation here, so maybe it was to humiliate you. And then that came out with the letter E. But you've done some deep soul searching. And the relationship was already dead. I get the feeling that the relationship was already dead, but it was to cause you some kind of pain, which I don't think happened. I think you were kind of a bit indifferent to it. This deck has been really cranky. It's like, no, half the cards are in the reverse and we want to give you them in the upright, so we're going to try and flip them around as much as possible. Now let's take this one. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands is someone who is a bit like this Four of Wands in reverse. Could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands in reverse is incredibly immature, incredibly spiteful, incredibly angry, works from anger and immaturity and trying to poke reactions out of other people rather than, you know, out of a place of being in the upright. Could be a bit of a dark witch as well here. I'm not sure this is the same character. We've got a lot of characters coming out here. So we've got Temperance, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. I mean, with the Empress come out here to be, oops, to be fair. Oh, this one tried to flip round. Blimmin' neck. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Lack of boundaries. Nine of Wands in the upright is the Wounded Warrior. That is someone who just does not give up fighting. I think this Queen of Wands in the reverse is also this person who's Four of Wands in the reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles is whoever they're with now or whoever the third party was. And it's like they wanted you to just not get up again. Nine of Wands in the upright is someone who doesn't stop fighting. This is somebody who didn't want you to get up, didn't want you to keep fighting. Wanted maybe you to fall into old habits and fall into like a drinking and a toxic lifestyle. But you're in your Empress energy, so I think you were fine. They wanted to humiliate you. It was a humiliation ritual or humiliate. The underlying backstab, this card here, was to humiliate you. But I don't think it had the effect that they were expecting. It's the energy I'm getting. The Devil in the reverse, coming out on top of red flags and wish. Okay, so you spotted the red flags really easily. You spotted what these... It's just like, these two had a plan, and it's really immature, whatever this plan is. They've got no money, and they're really immature. And they really, really wanted to cause you pain and humiliation. But it's just like... This wish card is a little cheeky, actually. It almost feels like you can see what was going on. You can see the red flags. And you're like, yeah, I'm just I'm just not entertaining your devil lifestyle. I'm not attached to this anymore. I've let go of those toxic ways. And I actually just don't care because I've done the kind of healing work. I just feel like you chuckling like this is just really immature. This is just really immature. Like are you like 12? This is grown adults. Unless this is something that happened a long time ago, but it feels more recent than that. You're in your temperance energy, you're fine. But this pair had a plan. I'm not sure what this plan was, but I'll let them to humiliate you. High Priestess. That's what we're talking about, collective. High Priestess. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. You listened to your intuition, you saw the red flags, and you sidestepped whatever this was. You've cut your karmic ties. You've whatever if you were with this, I get the feeling the Queen of Wands in the reverse is the masculine, the Queen of Pentacles is feminine, but again, take it as it resonates. Assuming it's a opposite gender relationship, it doesn't have to be, it could be two females or two males. You have not only elevated to Empress status, you have then doing this and cutting any kind of ties or codependency or kind of toxic behaviors from the past has just helped you elevate and raise your vibration up into your high priestess energy, which is fantastic. And she's just got her back turned to all of this. She's like, that's just a bunch of nonsense. I'm just going to sit here and read. She's reading a little book. She's like, I am completely unbothered. I'm going to read my magazine. I'm going to read my Vogue. I'm going to sit under my pillars. I'm going to sit under the moon, listen to my intuition. I'm going to reach my highest potential. And I ain't interested at all. I'm going to sit with my back to all this nonsense. That's what it feels like. So, why? What's the point? Collectives and temperance energy, Empress energy, and High Priestess energy, like, Justice in the reverse. So this Queen of Wands, this Four of Wands in reverse, or sorry, Queen of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, felt like they didn't get justice with something. I mean, it could be that you share, or there was a lack of justice. Or maybe you felt there was a lack of justice. If that's how you felt, you don't feel that way now. Like you just see this person that's like, a bullet dodged. It's just, yeah, there are definitely cards. Every time I look, the cards are in the upright, but yeah, there's a lot of them in the upright, but they're just the ones in the reverse coming out today. Right, tell me about temperance energy then. And the first time collective walked away before this pair came in with like some weird plan to like humiliate you. If you hadn't been humiliated enough with a third party situation. Ah, yes, of course. 3 wands in the reverse. You have healed yourself. That's why you've healed your heart. And this person, this 4 of wands in the reverse, Queen of wands in the reverse, thinks that's an injustice that you've healed your heart and got over them, even though they're with someone else and probably the third party they cheated on you with. Like, seriously, what? I don't understand people's logic, honestly. You are balanced. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Okay. Ten of Wands in the reverse. This Queen of Pentacles has a burden she cannot put down. He or she, take it as it resonates. Oh, okay. Let me just take another card. I know what this is about. I think I know what this is about. The Star in reverse, lack of healing. Okay. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I've never had so many cards in the reverse, but it is just so funny. Sorry. I mean, it's not. I feel for people who are like really low vibe, It's just like, what are you doing? But okay. This Four of Wands, this Queen of Wands in reverse, feels that there's a lack of justice because you're balanced and you've healed yourself. You're not angry, you're not bitter, you don't care. You're sitting over here in your High Priestess energy with your back turned, reading your magazine, not giving, paying them any attention, not checking, social media. You don't care. You wish them the best of luck, honestly. Because you've healed your heart and you're in Temperance energy. This Queen of Pentacles has a burden she can't put down for whatever reason. And if she did come back to try and make it clear that, it was actually, cheating if you didn't already know, and that they'd actually been seeing each other for years or something before you split up. I mean, just sort your life out, For some reason, when they tried to humiliate you, it didn't work, and it just somehow put a burden onto them. Moreover, this Queen of Wands in the reverse, who I think's the masculine, but take it as it resonates, can't heal. They can't heal from this relationship that they self-destructed, they cheated in, they went in a third-party relationship, and they can't heal. And it's an injustice that you have because you're Three of Swords in reverse. That's brilliant. The Star is Aquarius energy. The Devil was Capricorn energy. Justice was Libra energy, and that's already said Temperance was Sagittarius energy. Got an itchy hand. Sorry, guys. This is just brilliant. It's hilarious. Oh, let's do this. It'll be really funny. Oh, King of Swords in the reverse. Every time I look in this deck, the cards are upright. It's just the reverse one's coming out. King of Swords in the reverse is a narcissist, or the narcissist poster child, or someone who has very heavy narcissistic traits. So do they try to say this about you, or no? Let me just see. Lies, deception, not a nice person, mind games, games with words, trying to damage with words. Four of Swords in the upright. Again, this is coming out in you decoupling yourself from this toxic energy. I get the feeling this is weird. This couple, and I'll call them a couple for whatever reason, really tried to insert themselves back into your life after you'd walked away. You'd healed your heart. You didn't care. And they really, really tried to King of Swords you in reverse and tried to break you somehow. But you've decoupled. You spotted the red flags. You're no longer in toxic energy if you were, or you're no longer dragged into toxic energy by these people, and you're just chilling. You're Four of Swords. That's the minor to the Hermit, which is again given the energy of this Lantern Fairy card that came out. That's just sitting in peace after the drama and healing from the drama. Again, it's very much Three of Swords in reverse. It's just chilling. Just chill. This High Priestess is chilling. She's just sitting reading her little magazine. With her back turned to it, all going, I'm not listening to this nonsense. Just, no. Right, one more. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Not working on it, not mastering something. If this is resonating with you, you'll know why this couple why they came back, and you'll know the ulterior motives. Because this Eight of Pentacles could be a lack of work, a lack of money, a lack of prosperity, a lack of mastering anything. I mean, they could be unemployed. I don't feel like this is your energy. I think it's the reason they came back. But your intuition told you that that's what it was. Maybe it was a money grab for some reason. Oh, you owe me because of X, Y, Z, or, oh, we just need, blah, blah, blah. Let's go with the rose gold foil tarot. This one is incredibly slippery, so if it goes everywhere, I do apologise. Oh, there we go. Okay, look at that. It's so pink. I don't know if you can see that. They're very pink and very shiny and very slippery and very bouncy. But let's do a little bit gentler with these ones. That's too many. Oops, I'll take that one though. Wounded warrior in the upright. So we had the wounded warrior in the reverse. We now have it in the upright on top of justice. You're just fine. Oopsie! Told you they were slippery. Slippery little suckers. There we go. That was a Pretty Woman reference. Slippery little suckers, is that what she said? Slippery suckers? They're slippery little suckers. I'm sure someone can tell me. Right, so we've got the wounded warrior in the upright here. Which is, you know, about never giving up, always having fight. Again, this person just sees that as an injustice. They wanted you to be broken. And you just elevated. That's fantastic. That's the best. I don't want to use the word revenge because I don't think that's particularly the right word to use, but I think it's the best thing you can do is actually just heal and be indifferent and not care and not pay them any attention and get on with your life and not give people like that any more of your time than you need to. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands here. Got an energetic, fast-moving knight. Can be passion, can be fiery. Why do I feel this is you? Like you're charging in, like, yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I'm not the wounded warrior in the reverse. I'm the wounded warrior in the upright. And I'm sitting here on my horse and yeah, I'm just fine, thank you. And whatever you want, I'm wise to it. Again. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we might be moving on to a different narrative now. Like, what happened after this? Ten of Wands in the upright. So both this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands are burdened. Queen of Pentacles had the Ten of Wands in reverse on top of her, which is a burden she can never put down. Ten of Wands in the upright and this lack of healing for this other Queen of Wands in reverse. To be fair, it is a burden that can be put down, but they're heavily, heavily burdened. Are they heavily burdened by your Ace of Pentacles because you're just taking your pentacle and you're going elsewhere and you're fine? You're the Knight of Wands, you're passionate, you're up for it. Not with these people, obviously, but just in general with life. And you're the wounded warrior and you've learned your lesson. Nine of Cups. This feels like your energy coming out now, rather than all of this chaos and these really immature people. You're Nine of Cups. You're fine on your own because we've got the Empress here. That's coming out under the Empress. They wanted you to be the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is not getting up, not being able to defend yourself. They might have even tried to portray you as a narcissist, which you're obviously not. But you're Nine of Cups. You don't care. You're self-satisfied. You're happy on your own. You've made your own Nine of Cups. And you're just like, yep, I'm good. Whether you're with somebody or you're single, you're just chilling in your Three of Cups, partying with your friends, having a good time. And chilling. You're like, I've moved on. I've grown. Hanged Man. So seeing something from a different perspective, become enlightened. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is weird. I mean, I think it's what you as the High Priestess can see, and it's something to do with a lack of money, a lack of job, a lack of something, not necessarily you, one of these people, whatever their purpose was coming in. But you saw something, you were either stuck or you saw something, or maybe this couple was stuck actually. And they were looking for, I think they may have been looking for money. Okay, I've got the Eight of Wands and, okay, we're going to take all of these. This is fantastic energy. So I've got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this has definitely changed from this chaos here. So I've got the 9 of Wands with the 8 of Wands on top of it, which is really good. That's just charging in. That's more of this Knight of Wands energy. You might be a fire sign because there's a lot of wands come out actually. So just as a reminder, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that's coming out, which is really standing in your power, your passion. You're not going to go down without a fight. And this 8 of Wands is like a really fast, high energy moving card. It can be high energy communication, but it can also just be shots fired. So there might have been shots fired between you and this person in the past. We've got pre-Empress energy coming out, 9 of Pentacles, funnily enough, with the Empress coming over here on top of this Knight of Wands. I felt that this Knight of Wands was you. Just this really passionate, fiery energy, like, yeah, I'm just going to stand, you're just going to stand up for yourself. And to be honest, sometimes the best way to stand up for yourself is say nothing at all, so it just depends on the situation. When I have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, this is you, and this is on top of this Ace of Pentacles. So you're going from the Ace to the 8, and you've mastered your craft, you're working on it, you're good. Which might be why this couple came in, because they're 8 of Pentacles reversed. And they wanted some of those pentacles somehow. Or they wanted to just, you know. 8 of Cups. Sorry, I'm laughing. 8 of Cups, which is coming out on top of this 10 of Wands. This Queen of Wands in reverse is burdened. I get the feeling you sent this person packing. I think we already know that, but that's how the cards are coming out. Oh, double Empress. Empress, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Empress, Taurus energy coming out there on top of the 9 of Cups. You are absolutely solid. If you walked away from this person, rather, I don't know if they walked away or you walked away or you sent them packing, whatever it was, but that was part of your elevation up into the Empress energy. Or it solidified your position there. They didn't drag you down into like the 9 of Pentacles, for example. They might have dragged you down into the 9 of Pentacles in the past, because we had it coming out here on top of this Knight of Wands. So you might have been more like a knight rather than an Empress. But that's fine. You worked on it. You walked away or sent them packing, and you re-upped your vibration if they did drag you down in the past. Ah! Sorry, that was a bit over dramatic for a card slipping out. I've got this Star Aquarius energy. This is fantastic energy coming out. It's just such a change in vibration now with this deck. Like, we've got away from this toxic immaturity, and it's just how you've dealt with things, and you're just like, no, I'm fine. I'm chilling with my friends. I'm just healing. I mean, you could be the Star as well. I mean, we've got the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Star out here, and the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. You are absolutely doing fantastic. I mean, the Star can also be wish fulfillment. Ooh. Card is that in the reverse? Queen of Cups in the reverse in this Hanged Man state. I didn't think this Hanged Man was you. I felt like it was this couple. I feel like they're stuck because they've got a lack of work, or a lack of a career, a lack of job, a lack of something. And they've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is someone who is emotionally stunted, again, immature, not nurturing, not kind, not anything. Interesting. Okay. This doesn't feel like this couple's energy, but it doesn't feel like your energy either. I feel like this might be someone else. Just someone else's energy coming in here. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, oops. I think that's too many. Hermit wants to come out in the Ace of Swords. So truth and clarity about going within. I mean, we've had the Four of Swords and the Lantern Fairy come out. So there's a lot of Hermit energy anyway. Okay, who have we got here? We have the 8 of Pentacles. That is 3 eights of... This keeps happening. 3 eights of Pentacles come out with each deck. And that's the 8 of Pentacles on top of the 8 of Wands. 8 might be significant for someone. With 9 here. 8. Oh, wow, yeah. 8. Because with the 8 of Pentacles here again, and the 8 of Cups. And with the Star which is also the 8th card. Is it the 8th? I think it's the 8th. Yeah, it's the 8th card of the tarot. Yeah. A lot of 8s coming out in this reading might be significant. The 8th house is the house of undoing, actually. Knight of Swords in the reverse. A lack of rushing in. A lack of truth, a lack of clarity. 8 of Pentacles is about mastering a craft. So when you were in your pre-Empress energy, what was holding you there was a lack of clarity, a lack of truth, a lack of taking action. But then you worked on something and you walked away or sent this person packing and you elevated into your Empress energy. Got Temperance here coming out again. Sagittarius, strong Temperance energy. It's come out twice, both in the upright. And then the 4 of Cups, which is coming out on top of the 8 of Cups. It's just comfort. It's just like rejecting whatever this person came in with. However they tried to wheedle the way back in, you rejected it and you sent them packing. And you stayed in your Temperance energy. Kind of cards are just kind of repeating themselves now, but the Hierophant on top of the Empress, Taurus on top of Taurus, Empress, Empress, Hierophant, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. You could be a Taurus, but it's very, very strong earth energy. Taurus is stable, kind of can be a bit stubborn. I'm a Taurus. Very kind of dependable and reliable. And you've gained a lot of wisdom. Like, I think maybe if this is somebody you were involved with when you were much younger or, you know, a few years ago, I think what this is telling me is you've grown so much. And the stark contrast in the cards is that these people are really immature and you can see their immaturity and you can see their games because you've developed your intuition, you listen to yourself, you've healed, you've done a lot of inner work with this Lantern Fairy here and you've gained a lot of wisdom. But even in this most recent, I think, attempt to come back into your life, that's just solidified you in the Empress energy and you've gained wisdom from that. I mean, the Hierophant could be someone in the legal, the Hierophant can also be someone in the legal system. You might have had to get the law involved, you might have had to get a restraining order. We did have Thug come out right at the beginning. Take it as it resonates, but to me I just see that as you gaining wisdom. Page of Swords coming out. Okay, could be communication of truth, seeing the truth. Page is a young energy. Maybe to do this Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like it's another little add-on person here. Page of Swords could be a child. You could have a child with this person. I'm not going to take them. It's because 2 came out. I only want 1. Oh, it's healing your inner child. Did you heal your inner child? Why am I getting the feeling that this time round when this person came back into your life for whatever reason to humiliate you, there was something about this interaction that really helped heal your inner child. I think you saw how far you'd come. And maybe in the past, this person, like when you were in a relationship with them, and I feel like it was quite some time ago, this person was able to hook into your wounds and take advantage of your wounded inner child. And this to me says that you have, in this most recent interaction, you have seen how much you have healed. You've seen how much you've healed your inner child, and you become a person who protects your inner child and your inner child feels safe with. Or it's an actual child, take it as it resonates. I feel like it's your inner child though. The Magician manifesting. Okay, I'm not going to take any more. I think that I don't think there's anything more for this reading to come out. I'm just going to clarify this Magician. Because Magician is usually, well, it could be manipulation. 2 Swords, confusion. seeing through lies and deceit. So that's Seven of Swords in reverse. So uncovering lies and deceit. Five of Cups in the reverse. Lack of nostalgia, something happening now. So with the High Priestess here, walking away, cutting karmic ties. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Hanged Man, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I feel it might be someone else. Or again, it's a projection. Someone's trying to project onto you that you're the Queen of Cups in reverse when you're not. You're blooming the Empress, Star, Temperance, High Priestess, Hierophant. When you're like the superstar. Or this is what these people are trying to manifest. They're trying to manifest confusion, but you saw through that. And you saw through the lies and deceit. And you're just not nostalgic about the past anymore. You don't care. You literally don't care. Which is the energy I got from this High Priestess energy. But could have just stopped at the High Priestess, to be honest. Right. Tell me, right, let's take out a bit more from the black and the white deck then. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands in the reverse. Root chakra, again, Four of Wands in the reverse when it came out. I said this, they do not have a stable root chakra. Hang on, I'm just going to go and remind myself what an unstable root chakra is with my cheat sheets here. So in the upright, when your root chakra is healed and stable, it's stability. It's your root of stability and grounding. In the reverse, or if it's imbalanced, you're insecure, anxious, you've got physical issues in your lower body, you feel stuck and you're in stress. And we did have the Hanged Man energy come out here. So Virgo energy coming out here, 6th house, rage. I mean, we did have that 10 of Wands in the reverse. That was pretty, like, is a pretty angry energy. Distorted masculine in the reverse. Wow, that one's interesting. And, ooh, SA coming out. Okay. Taurus, strong Taurus. We had Empress, Hierophant. Stability. I get the feeling these white cards are you. I think the black cards are them, the white cards are you. Okay. So I've got Taurus or strong Taurus energy sitting in your Taurus energy, or one of your houses is in Taurus. You're stable. What else? Self-worth. Yes. I'm feeling really smug for you. I've got Runner. I've got the Year of the Dog. Might be significant. So 1970, 82, 94, 2006, 2018, and 2030. Not sure about this Runner. Were you once the runner in a runner-chaser dynamic? Like a cock blocking flipped out and they went in the reverse. Which is interesting. I'll take one more and then we'll call it quits there. I don't think the cards aren't going to tell me anymore. I've got the initial K. I did see the letter K before, so we had E and K come out as well. Ooh, if you're from Scotland, it could be East Bride. Or K-E-E-K. If you join it with SA, which is obviously slightly more sinister, we've got K-E, could be sake. Fuck's sake! Maybe. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. That was quite interesting this evening and slightly more dramatic than usual. The readings are usually more, I mean, this is still about personal growth, but there's just some real like toxic shite going on here. Sorry, excuse my language. Toxic behaviors going on here by a very silly couple. So if this resonates, fantastic. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, and you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. I really, really appreciate it. I'm up to 69 subscribers. I'm so delighted. I really appreciate any likes, hypes, comments you give me. I'm just so thrilled I'm not talking to the void. And I still can't believe 69 people have subscribed to listen to me. So, and if you're new here and you've made it this far, well, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed it, or just lurk like I do most of the time. And I will speak to you all again soon. Okay, bye-bye.